Today, we are refighting one of the most memorable moments of Star Wars history, the Battle over Coruscant. As the Clone Wars were drawing to an end, the CIS made one last desperate push. They gathered a massive fleet together and used a secret hyperspace link to make a surprise attack on the Republic's capital. Caught off guard, the Republic capital ships pay the price. The droid ships destroyed the defending fleet and kidnapped the Chancellor. All that stands between them and winning the war is the arriving Jedi from the Outer Rim sieges. To recreate this battle, the Republic ships will not get to raise their shields or fire their weapons on the first turn. And as the game goes on, they will roll on a reinforcement table to see what help arrives. The Republic is forced to deploy like this, spread out. The CIS player decides to divide his force in two and catch the Venators in this crossfire. On turn 1, they jump out of hyperspace, all guns blazing. Very quickly they destroy the lead Venator. The heavy guns of the Providence-class dreadnoughts are no match for the defenseless crafts. Within moments, they disable a second Star Destroyer. Then, the combined firepower of the Recusant destroyers disables the lead Venator of the second squadron. The Acclimator heavy cruisers docked in line formation fare no better. Docked in a line, they are caught in the crossfire of the entire right flank of the droid forces. By the time they can fire their guns, they are all but flaming wrecks. The Republic, now getting a chance to respond, open up with a vengeance. Even the disabled Star Destroyers decide to fire everything they have instead of evacuating their ships. They are heroes of the Republic on this day. Destroying a few ships in return, the Republic has taken a really hard hit. Raising their shields now, they prepare for the second turn. The Separatists gain initiative and fire from their lead destroyers. Destroying yet another Star Destroyer, things are starting to look very bleak for the clones. The clones then activate their squadron under fire and give the droids something to think about. They continue battling it out. The droid ships are getting closer and closer, and the clone ships are getting weaker. Both sides are losing ships by the second. By the end of the second turn, there is only one squadron left for the clones. The clone commander decides to rush into it. At full speed ahead, they try to outmaneuver the droids and get too close so that the droids cannot fire their big guns. Releasing their squadrons, they move out to protect their Star Destroyers from the heavy onslaught of the Hyena bombers. Although outnumbered, the clone forces put up a good fight and protect their ships. As the Venator Star Destroyers get closer and closer, they use all the weapons in their arsenal at devastatingly close range. Torpedoes surge out and blow up the dreadnoughts. The SHPAT laser cuts through the hull of the nearby Banking Clan frigates, and the fury of the heavy turrets blast relentlessly. One after another, the frigates are being disabled and destroyed. Even the mighty dreadnoughts are not putting up much of a fight. Finally, with one Lucrehulk left standing on the right flank attack force, the Venators close the distance. All depleted of heavy ammunition, the rear Venator fires its last torpedo, and when it hits, the entire vessel explodes. With only one critical hit, a 10, then a 6 are rolled. The reactor ignites, and in an instant, the strongest ship in the game is gone. But now, with the clone forces at the complete opposite end of the table, the invisible hand walks into the landing zone and launches its ground forces into Coruscant. Rolling on the reinforcement table, the Republic Defense Fleet shows up. 8 of the heavy dreadnoughts of the non-clone Republic Navy. They roll for deployment and arrive out of a hyperspace lane, right in line of fire with the recusant destroyers. As they engage each other at closer and closer distance, they exchange casualties, ship for a ship. Then, the reinforcements table is rolled again, and finally, Obi-Wan and Anakin arrive from the Outer Rim. Their force comes out of hyperspace in the perfect position to engage with the invisible hand. With both sides inflicting as much damage as possible, it looks like the game will be ending very soon. And with one strong fire from the Svat cannon, the invisible hand is disabled. Obi-Wan and Anakin board as they did historically and rescue the Chancellor. Although this was a victory for the Republic, they took extremely heavy losses, and if it had not been for the heroes of No. 3 Squadron, the situation would have been unwinnable. Both sides fought hard, but ultimately the Confederacy was designed to lose this battle, and the war. With their last-ditch effort to end the Clone Wars with a CSI victory over Coruscant now gone, the Confederacy of Independent Systems will now be completely destroyed. Thank you for watching today's video.